just come over and I can just show you. Let me do over. Yeah, 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 yeah. You should just come over and I can just show you. Let me do over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, this is your girl Sukimoonie, back with another video. So I got Mocopi, and that is what I'm going to be showcasing you today. As you can see, my legs are moving. I'm able to move my hips. So let's get into this video so I can show you guys how to get full body tracking on VRChat. So we're going to start off with downloading Mocopi VR. I'm just going to show you where you can purchase it. You can get it from Sony for $4.49, or you can also go on Amazon for $4.49. They also have a used pack as well for $3.50. You will need the data receiver for Sony for $109. I went ahead and got extra sensor bands because I had no idea if it was going to come with it, so I got it for $59. And it came awfully quick, about maybe like a week or so later. So with this, you will need to run Steam VR on your headset first, and then you can use Mocopi. So let's go ahead and show how I do it on here. So you would start up Steam VR in your headset first, and then you would want to connect from Steam. So you want to download the Mocopi VR app and then start the process. So I am going through this kind of quickly here, but you guys can pause to read. Basically, you will need to plug in the sensor first, and then make sure your Mocopis are charged, and you want to turn them all on one at a time. I leave them in the box so that it can connect to all of them, because if you move them, you'll have some issues. On the next screen here, you'll see how to wear them. You actually want to put the wrist areas a little bit above your knee, pretty much on your thigh, so that it'll detect you lifting up your leg. The hip, you don't necessarily have to put it on the front of your hip. You can put it like on your waist, like on the sides. And here is a demonstration on how you want to pretty much calibrate. You can also adjust to your height. This is a screen that you're going to see every time you press the blue hip button on how to calibrate it. Honestly, you really just need to do this one good time, and that way it will calibrate for you correctly. The next thing is it's going to show like a little avatar, like a little skeleton. So that way you can see how you're looking when you're standing up. You see my legs are moving. So now let's go back into VR. Okay, we're back in VR, and I'm gonna show you how I calibrate my body. So you just hit the menu, go to calibrate. You do the T-pose. You don't have to worry about matching up your legs. Just do the T-pose, hit the triggers, and boom, my legs are working. As you can see, I'm gonna do a couple of kicks here and just show a little bit of how far up I can kick. Pretty sturdy. Moving my hips around so you can see how well it detects my hips. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how you do that. So next I'm going to show you, I could turn around. You can turn completely around, but I had like a cord attached, so, but I'm just showing you how it looks from side to side. Very easy. I love this thing. It's amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how my settings are. So now let's go ahead and open up your menu. Click on the calibrate, just to show you one more time how it looks. Everything should already be lined up once you calibrate the first time in the Mocopi app. Then I'm pointing to my left knee sensor, and when you hit that, you actually see a different animation than this one here. It just asks for you to stay still for 3 seconds. Once you stay still, it will calibrate automatically, so you don't have to do it in game again. This animation here is for when you hit the hip button on your waist. So now that I went ahead and did that, everything snaps back to place. I can kick and I can sit. I can sit down. Look at that. I can kick my legs out just like that. I can also do crisscross. One leg, cross the other one. I was really excited with that. And I can also stand up. Yay! I'm moving really slow because I didn't think this would work, but it did, thank God. So, yep, I can stand up. I can move my hips around. Again, with the twisting, I can also twist and kick too as well. So now let's go ahead and look at the settings, okay? So in my settings, you'll see if you scroll down to tracking and IK, you see I have lock hip on. You also, this is very crucial, you want to make sure you have your height, okay? That's very important. I have it also on arm span, so then if we make it bigger, we're going to go into body and tracking, and you can copy all of my settings that I have here, okay? Make sure the height is good, metrics is on. If you need to pause it, pause it. I did go through this kind of quick, but you want to make sure you have all the my settings. It took me a while to figure it out. I'm also not using Standable or any other additional software or features or anything like that. This is straight up just Mocopi VR integrated in VRChat. That's it. I noticed there wasn't any videos about how to actually set it up in VR, so I figured I would just add it. So thanks again, everybody. Bye.